Like I said, we're not going to elaborate, and you guys are going to be stuck wondering, what? So in the top left side of Arena, it's going to be the blue Terran player, GuMiho.
In the bottom left, as the red Zerg, it is Soulkey.
By the way, I do plan to elaborate on that at the end of the stream, guys. But
Wait.
what I love about how dirty this is it almost walls this off.
Oh,
I almost,
it will wall it off.
It will, if it goes for the third rack, there we go. It will wall it off. And he's doing this without gas. So this is not your, like, Reaper builds. This is Marines.
Yeah, the problem with this is that we actually have seen this before, and it still failed utterly and entirely.
Yeah, but I think a lot of the time you see a 3 racks fail, it's not because, like, oh my god, they didn't go the hatchery. It's like the counterattack wrecked Arena you. But this is going to wall it off, so the counterattack's going to be really long and really far away.
So, yes, that's true, but the other problem is, of course, that with the amount of drones now available, if it's scouted and is very easy to scout, either a drone goes across the map because you are worried about something like this, like why would a Terran choose this map after all, or you send the overloaded position just in case, like Soulkey did.
This
You'll
is
see
so
it.
gross.
He could actually pull, like, quite a few drones, although he went for a pull first, so he doesn't have to pull drones, and stop the bunker from even, like, getting halfway done. Actually, he's playing a little, like, loose with this, but he still gets this decent remind.
I'm surprised he didn't leave the Marines just on the low ground there, like, what was that? Entombed Valley you would do that on all the time.
There's quite a few maps you do that on. Soulkey apparently does not mind losing these Zerglings. That was actually quite scary because there could have been 2 extra SCVs to finish that bunker. I'm actually not sure why there weren't.
Yeah, at least a second one, if not a third one.
Yeah, so this is without the bunker, it's really like not as good. Honestly, with the bunker, Soulkey's response has been really good. First of all, on this map, he went for a pool first. The Lings are available, they killed the SCV.
Roaches are out.
Second of all, he went for a Roach Warren. So if the bunker was up, you turn him into Ravagers, you bust it a lot easier than you would in Heart of the Swarm.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit bad for GuMiho. I really don't want to say too much about this because he doesn't have the Marine count to fight this. You can beat Roaches with Marines for sure, but not when you have so few of them. And he's going to have to, if he's going to walk home, he's going to have to walk home the long way.
Yeah, but at least so does Soulkey, you know, like he has to chase the Marines around the entire map. Putting the command center on the low ground is quite bold. As the
Barracks will buy some time, but not enough for a command center to finish.
Yeah, and it's actually really bad that they have to buy time because those should be buying time as a wall at the command center with a bunker behind them with the Marines in them. Like that is the ideal situation, and instead they're forced to lift off. The Marines, they do come back to try and force the Roaches back, which is the best move GuMiho could do right now, but he is in trouble. In fact, he already canceled the command center. That is quite bad.
I mean, that should just be built on the high ground, no cancel
really
in the first place. But kills the Queen and walks up the ramp. This other barracks being landed on the way back home to buy more time. I like that. That's pretty sick from GuMiho. But unfortunately, his Marines are not going to do enough damage, and Soulkey, you know, he's got a very low drone count. Like that's a really big factor in this. If GuMiho can just kind of, I don't know, defend / macro, just rotating the barracks around, that's so cute. If he can just defend against any of these Roach attacks, like he comes out ahead by default. We have what is possibly going to be a tank on the way. Medevac to shuffle it around. I mean, these barracks aren't buying a ton of time. They're buying time though.
A little bit. But of course, by buying time, they're not producing, so he's still on a rather low Marine counts, and the Ravages have already been made. They're already going to try and bust everything down. Luckily, he has a bunker, but again, with the barracks having to buy time, and now they're having add-ons put on them, there's really nothing to put in it. He really needs that tank to come out, and now he needs the medevac too.
But the medevac's not going to be here.
The Roaches are going to be able to pounce on it.
This is probably game.
Yep.
And I think we're going to get that TvZ finals, guys.
Woo! Exciting!
The tank, actually, they managed to bring the SCVs back to the wall, so hang on, I'm not going to count this out just yet, but this is, if the tank sieges, you guys might be wondering why is he not sieging the tank, what to do. If he sieges the tank, the corrosive files kill it without question. I mean, they're still, probably going to kill it. He doesn't have the, I think he was hoping to repair, didn't realize he had no minerals for it. That's game, GG.